Released in 1979, Ridley Scott's sci-fi horror movie Alien has become a benchmark for many generations of filmmakers. Plenty of movies have taken inspiration from it, from John Carpenter's The Thing and Paul W.S. Anderson's Event Horizon to David Zoy's Pitch Black and Christian Alvarez's Pandorum. What made the original Alien such a big influence was how tension and fear were built throughout the movie. In modern horror cinema, directors and studios feel the need to start their movies with exciting scenes that are either heavy on violence or filled with jump scares. However, Ridley Scott devotes the entire first act of Alien to establishing the setting and the characters. In the first 5 minutes, the camera slowly explores the entire Nostromo, showing where the action is going to take place, while also setting a tone full of dread, thanks to Jerry Goldsmith's understated musical score and to the narrow and dark corridors. In a horror movie, if you do not care about the characters, you are not invested into the story, therefore there is barely any tension. Instead of resorting to expository dialogue and one-dimensional characters, screenwriter Dan O'Bannon creates human characters that are not stereotypes, but rather believable human beings that react in both rational and irrational ways. You understand who they are and what their role on the ship is, without needing forced backstories that add nothing to the characters.
Still with us, Brett?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel dead.
Anybody ever tell you look dead, man?
Once we have met all the characters and the tone has been set, we get on with the story, which is kept simple and straightforward. The Nostromo detects a signal coming from a planet. The crew goes to investigate, and one of the members gets an organism attached to his face. You do not know what that creature is. You do not know what is happening, nor what is going to happen, so you start being as afraid as the crew members, who do everything they can to save their companion, even breaking some rules.
Open the hatch!
Wait a minute. If we let it in, the ship could be infected. You know the quarantine procedure.
24 hours for decontamination.
It could die in 24 hours. Open the hatch.
Listen to me. If we break quarantine, we could all die.
Look, could you open the goddamn hatch? We have to get him inside.
After a while, the creature just dies and everything seems back to normal. You feel relieved, glad that whatever that thing was is now dead, and our heroes are ready to go back in stasis. But there is still an hour left into the movie, and so we get to the infamous last meal. We believe that the worst is past, but we quickly find out that what looks like food choking is actually the unwanted birth of an alien creature. Unlike other horror movies where it is usually a vulnerable female character to get attacked, here it is a man who metaphorically suffers the same fate of thousands of rape victims. There is no way to protect yourself from this, and your fate is sealed. Seeing the chest burster come out of John Hurt is shocking, unexpected, and very realistic looking thanks to the excellent practical effects.
Oh, God!
Now the monster is out, and he is ready to hunt. The first time that we get a look at the xenomorph, he blends in perfectly with the ship's architecture, and you barely even notice him, thus turning the entire ship from a safe haven to a deadly environment where the creature might be hiding. It is one of a couple of full body shots of the creature, and yet you never get a good look at him for one good reason. It is a guy in a suit. Seeing the actual alien move around in its entirety will not look intimidating but rather goofy, so by using low-angle shots and keeping the creature hidden in the dark makes it one of the most disturbing movie monsters of all time. From this point onward, everyone in the ship could die at any moment, for the creature is lurking everywhere. There is also one of the better uses of a jump scare. We've all been led to believe that Captain Dallas is the main character of the movie. I mean, It's Tom Skerritt after all. So we cannot believe that he gets taken by the creature even though he's fully armed with a flamethrower. The Xenomorph is a great villain because he's an animal, only looking to kill everyone he finds, moved by instincts instead than rationality, seemingly invincible.
Oh, God, it's moving right towards you. Move, get out of there. Moving towards you, move. Dallas, move, Dallas. Move, Dallas, get out. Oh, no, not that way, the other way, God.
Dallas?
No.
Take it easy. Dallas?
These are just some of the reasons why Alien has been such an influential movie for many generations of filmmakers. With clever editing and cinematography, characters that you care about, dread and eeriness that are constantly being built up from the beginning, smart use of violence, stellar set design, and a memorable creature that you do not see much of, Ridley Scott has created a timeless horror movie that will keep you thrilled every time you watch it.